That's all right.
Okay, we're here to talk about the more and more popular move to convert from gas and electric freestanding to fully electric freestanding. We've got here this Ilvi fully induction unit. The client previously had the gas and electric combination called a dual fuel freestanding unit. Before making a conversion such as this, there's a few things that my team will want to help assess to make sure everything's going to work. The number one thing to know is the existing circuitry from your dual fuel oven is not going to be adequate to power the new system. It's going to draw a lot more power. It's likely going to need 10mm circuitry ran from the switchboard of the home all the way to this new appliance. The most important thing that our team is going to want to assess is whether or not you have enough power at the switchboard to handle the new product, the draw that it requires, and the ability, the capacity on the board to run the new circuitry as well. So let's have a look at this board here. On a typical single-story home, we'll be comfortable to assess online and provide quotes online because we know that we know that we can run the circuitry from A to B through the roof. If there's underfloor access, things like that, a means of getting the circuit to the appliance. With this home here, it's a multi-story home. We can't exactly get in between the floor spaces and run that circuitry. We originally thought we were going to have to run conduit like the previous electricians, run something else in the home through the garage, get it through that way. Our electrician Sam, very talented, managed to get it through the wall with absolutely no visible cables at all. So wall here behind the cabinetry, nothing visible in sight. The only thing that's visible is this here. This is our isolation switch. This is a legal requirement, whether or not you're going to use it, whether or not you want it. We do need to incorporate these into the circuit run. Our electrician installed a completely new switch for this application. Often what the electricians will be able to do is utilize existing power points and convert them to include the isolation switch requirement. The number one thing that my team is going to want to assess when you fill out your inquiry form with us and upload your photographs, we're going to want to see that switchboard, a nice clear photograph. What we're looking for isn't whether or not it has three-phase power, that's a common misconception. All we're after is enough capacity at the board and enough capacity, enough space on the board to run the circuitry that we need for the new unit. Upon installation day, the old unit will be disposed of by our team. The gas fitters will isolate the old gas supply. The electrical team will run all the new circuitry from the board to the new appliance and incorporate the isolation switch. The number one thing that goes wrong on these installations is sometimes clients buy products that they can't power. They don't have the means to do so at their switchboard without major upgrades. We can do upgrades in certain cases, but it's better to find out what's required for the product that you want to install and make sure that it's going to be a walk in the park. Make sure there's a way of powering it, first of all, and secondly, getting from A to B, being able to run that circuitry at all. This home here being a multi-story home, we were unable to run it in a roof space or under a floor or on a slab here. We're very lucky that we came here first and assessed it and made sure it was going to be possible. We were either going to run it through the garage or if we were lucky, run it through the wall, which we were able to do or successful in doing so. But in certain homes, multi-story homes, if we don't have access, it's possible that plaster may need to be cut in order to get from A to B. So it's always good to assess the multi-story homes in person. Single-story conventional homes with pitch roof access, underfloor access, a lot of these can be quoted online simply through providing our team a couple of photographs. The earlier the Addison team's involved, the better place you are to ensure that you're going to get a product that can be powered in your home, that can be installed adequately. So we advise reaching out as soon as possible, making sure you get the right product for your home. Is that it?
That's it.